So what is it exactly?
It's a laser. They have a laser. So what's crazy is there's a bunch of components that
So Microsoft MacGyver's what's a laser? Okay, so not even the full team of this, so just an offshoot of Microsoft MacGyver Genos Spec Ops designs this mosquito killing machine. That's beautiful. That's wonderful. It's absolutely beautiful. That is something else. Woo! Gotcha. Oh, I'm seeing an icon of a whopping 5 people, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started.
Yeah, hey, tell me your thoughts on mosquitoes and the laser beams that are now there. I want to know.
Good evening, everybody.
Can you hear everything okay? Or is our mic good?
Should be fine. No. Oh no, now it's time at 2. You done goofed.
Oh my god, they must love mosquitoes.
Damn you mosquito lovers. Anyway, I'm gonna get started.
Mosquitoes with we thought this was blood. We saw the red on the screen.
Well, you should start doing drawing now too. Lazy bones.
So I'm gonna jump on it.
Okay, in a bit.
Finish this thing.
Click.
Jump on.
Click. Alright. Oh. Hi, Claire.
Oh, hey, what up?
In case you're wondering, I am not, in fact, a life drawing. That is a life drawing you're seeing, not me magically transformed into one. I know it's a common mistake, and I just wanted to set the record straight.
Yeah, he's not a
Yeah,
bad
I'm not a life drawing.
He has a similar complexion. I get it.
We're doing a freakish hybrid of gameplay and art, all in the same stream. Once Sam gets off his phone. So game plus. Oh dang! I thought that was you. Yeah, no. Like I said, common mistake. Common mistake. Shoot. Do I do New Game Plus or just regular mode?
I don't know. Is New Game Plus gonna be harder? You just want to
No.
cruise and have fun and chill with it. With New Game Plus, you get all your.
I get all my
upgrades.
gear and my levels.
You want that?
Alright, I'm
You
doing
want
New Game
that?
Plus then.
That sounds fun.
Welcome back to the stream. Holy crap, I'm evil.
Hey, what up?
There we go. Now I can actually hear myself. Oh, for real? Sam is going to be drawing while you stream the game? Interesting concept. Yeah, he's been doing live drawing and live painting for a few years now.
A few years.
And so he was saying that he has some homework to catch up on.
I
And
do.
figured why not make a spectacle of it?
Yeah, it's a hand-in-hand class, so I have to draw a hand, spend a good hour on it, and then I have to build another 2 hours on a self-portrait. Figure that out.
All right, get to work. Go, art slave. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm gonna do some warm-up sketches first. If you have any requests, let me know.
Yeah, if you guys have any requests for sketches, let us know, and Sam will do some drawing. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do. Fuck. It's okay. I'm gonna do New Game Plus. We're just kind of meeting things in the middle because I really didn't want to throw. I'm like about to beat the game again, but that's okay. I love this game very, very, very much. Sorry.
I guess there's no such thing as real quick.
No.
Go to the game.
Also, if people want to actually play this game, I don't want to just massively spoil one of the endings ahead of time. Although I'm guessing, holy crap, I'm evil. Which, hello, welcome to the stream. As played before. Anyway, we're 6 minutes into the stream, not counting the lobby. So let's go ahead and get this party started. We're gonna do New Game Plus because of reasons.
I'll see you in the next one.
That you will, Rufus. That you will.
Proper story is supposed to start at the beginning. Ain't so simple with this one.
That was very interesting.
Now here's a kid whose whole world got all twisted, leaving him stranded on a rock in the sky.
Does Kaz go to church every day? No,
Every Thursday.
he does every Thursday.
Yeah, every Thursday.
But I found it quite odd that he had to make that announcement because he doesn't really do the streams anymore. He's backed out of the streams, which is why you've just seen Sam and myself. That's not saying he backed out of the channel. That's crazy talk. But he's just exclusively videos now.
Yeah.
So you're basically
He
never
gets
going to
up,
see him.
sets off for
never
the
say
Bastion,
never, but you're
where
not going to see
everyone
him
agreed to
live
go in case of
until
trouble.
until you do again, I guess.
We're live. Just got the Twitter update.
Woo! Oh, come on, let me do a combat roll.
Ground forms up under his feet as it pointing the way. He don't stop to wonder why.
Because the kid's done this
Finds his
going on 3
lifelong
times.
friend just lying in the road. Well, it's a touching reunion.
Woo! 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 Woo!
He sees what's left of the rippling walls. Years of work undone in an instant. In the calamity.
Yeah, that's actually why I really do like the that's not really an accurate way to depict it. I love the narration of this game. I love everything about this game. I really wasn't exaggerating. I know how I'm one for hyperbole when it comes to the descriptions on the streams and everything like that, but this is legitimately one of my favorite games of all fucking time.
Oh man, it's a gas fella.
I've
Forced
beaten
out
it
from
almost
underground.
2 times already. The new game that I erased for to start the
Starts to
stream was
feel his
right
bruises,
before the
though.
end of the second playthrough. So no stranger to this one. That's why I haven't been talking nearly as much, just because I
Kid just
love
rages for a while.
the way he talks. And it's really interactive. And I love the fact that for those of you who haven't played this before, it might seem odd that he's talking in past tense, well, during the present tense, during the, me actually just working with the game in real time. Like, why is he, describing it as something that happened already? Well, you can interpret it as a stylistic choice, or something else.
An old repeater falls
No
out of the
requests
sky.
yet. By the way, guys,
Ain't a gift from the gods.
another reminder here that Sam is doing
Gotta hold us
requests
still to spin
for
up
his
the
fancy
chamber.
drawing stuff. Wait, are you? Uh-oh. Is he the little kid? No. Well, it's debatable. Wait, how come it's not? Claire wants you to draw a picture of her.
Oh, God. Alright. How big do you want the devil horns?
How big do you want the devil horns? There we go.
Actually, probably pretty good.
Nah, the kid doesn't talk at all. Well, he doesn't do any, like, he doesn't have any voice work, but he talks to the people in game, yeah.
Kids
Yeah,
worked up
this
quite
is
a
one of the
thirst by
games
now,
where
so that
the soundtrack
looks
itself
real inviting.
is the soundtrack itself is good enough that I'll actually like listen to it on my own time, not even just when I'm playing the game.
Sometimes you just need a drink. A school of squirts tunnels up around him. Must have fled here from the mines.
Hi Josh, welcome to the stream. We're playing Bastion today.
He sets foot
It's kind
inside
of
one
labeled
of
there, so I guess that's a
Solandia's
little bit of an
famous water
over-explanation there,
holes.
but you get the idea.
Wait, haven't I? Anyway, Rondé's place just brings back memories.
I feel like, I don't know, I feel a little bit divided, because I feel like over-explaining
Then
everything
Kid
with this
finds his
game
trusty shield.
might kind of defeat the purpose of it. But at the same time, there's just so much to admire about it.
The security takes him for a petty thief. Clang. Shield saves his hide.
Looks like my counters need some work.
Windbags start turning up for last call.
Got him, coach.
More squirts start coming out of the woodwork. A big old fella pops out in front of the kid. Kid sees the way to the Bastion out the window. It's a bit of a drop.
This game is one of the best soundtracks of all time. I actually bought the game because I heard the soundtrack and immediately needed it in my life. That was me and Binding of Isaac, believe it or not. I actually bought the game specifically for the soundtrack, was completely uninterested in the game, and 500 hours later, I think I've got a passing interest. Jesus. True story, bro. I'd finally beat the game for the first time after, like, I think it was like 300 hours.
He
I
lands
don't
on
remember how
top
long
of
it
a
took me.
breaker's bow.
It took me an
and it ain't
embarrassing
broke.
amount of time to finally beat it. But it was in the middle of a Starbucks, and I was a good gamer and did not stand up and like do a victory shout.
I would argue you were a bad gamer because you didn't.
Yeah, I guess so. Bought it because I was playing the hell out of Torchlight and it looked similar. Also the soundtrack though, Transistor was an insta-buy for me. Yes! I was actually thinking of doing Transistor at some point. Basically, I want to advertise the living dog shit out of all
Kid
SuperGiant
spies a good
games.
perch for some
They're,
target practice.
oh, they're really,
He knows he should draw the string all the way
well, I
back.
mean, it's, I guess be a typical YouTuber here. If you checked our Twitter, it's kind of one of the big inspirations for, one of the big inspirations for us playing this game, aside from Sam saying, "Hey, play a game you're finally good
pockets
at."
a memento from
Yes!
one of the fastest men in the
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, do a change of pace." Do a change of pace, and instead of getting your ass kicked by all these games, play a game you're good at. I'm like, oh, okay.
Because I told him that way he can focus on the words. He can focus on what he's trying to say.
It's true.
What he's trying to do, which is play the game. And I figured you guys, you know, here's some hang out. But this interaction is fun.
Yeah.
Good news is the emergency
I just thought it
defenses
was
still
funny.
work.
Anyway,
Bad news is they're aiming for the kid.
No, you. Shit.
you guys see that shirt?
There we go. Much better. Let's see. Oh boy, comments are blowing up. Let's take a look here. Oh yes, I'm very excited for Pyre as well. That's preemptively on the old wish list. I wished him good luck today.
Except for
Pyre as well.
pointers from a
I told him that I was just gonna throw money at it the second it came out. No, bad win backs, bad.
Oh wait, it's a little low. Can't even see the top.
What's a little low?
Oh no. I'm just looking at the cam. Not gonna get the idea.
He finds the distillery right next to the arsenal. Tough part of town.
Let's see. Okay, let me catch up on the comments. Sorry, I was busy fighting things. Super hard for Pyre to come out. At least I wanted to get a. Yeah, it does. It said the release date is 2017, which very specific, but at least it's something. Hashtag Half-Life 3. But
Oh my god.
this game is. I was watching some stuff on that. Yeah.
Yeah, that like 10-year anniversary. Now?
Yeah, somebody did a compilation of
You gotta put that up. You should put that up.
Gabe Newell doing interviews about it over the past 10 years. It was very sad to watch. Let's see. Actually, okay. Hearing the now I have a name for it. Intend to research it thoroughly. Hearing the trailer and knowing that it's by these guys is pretty much sold into the game you're actually good at. Lol, counter whiffs. Does
One sip of the spirits in that distillery, and the kid'll feel like a new man.
let's see you? Okay, yes, thank you. Whiskey. I'm trying to remember all of these.
Oh boy.
Yes. No. Yes. There you go. That'll work. A little more defensive. And there reminds you of the rambling cowboy in The Big Lebowski. He looks nothing like him is the funny part. He, I think he's a... I don't remember how old the dude is. He's either in his 20s or his 30s, but he's a young-looking black dude. And I'm trying to remember what else. He had another part in... His name's Logan something. It's gonna bother me. But I know
The arsenal's
there
where
was
a
a
kid can
there was
pick
a young
the best
couple that
tools
actually
for the job.
asked him to do the voiceover for their wedding, like in the style of Rufus. It was really cool. That tripped me out. All right, new game plus. Whoops. Remember, guys, O is for overpowered. There we go. And we are going to be.
Guys, I'm so out of practice.
Okay, there we go. Oh, it's Logan Cunningham, isn't it? It just came to me. I didn't click on the link. I'm pretty sure that's it. Fairly certain. But yes, I flubbed the counters. I didn't say. I guess good has multiple thresholds, doesn't it? Oh no!
And then
Critters.
he falls to his death. I'm just Some of them squirts birthing like crazy in a couple of corn bins.
I was not picturing someone so baby-faced and young.
What's that?
Claire says she was not picturing someone so baby-faced and young. Are you talking about the Sam's drawing or the kid?
No.
Oh, you're talking about Logan.
Narrator. Yeah, Logan.
Yeah. Dr. Handsome himself.
I think she knows.
That one was Maud, the tutor.
So difficult.
Once taught the kid good manners. He never used them, though.
Oh no, bad guys!
An old ferry barge sends the kid on his way. The Bastion's real close now.
He also doesn't have a particularly deep voice. Hashtag good at video games. Oh man. God, I love this boss theme.
Kid takes a chunk of alloy. Smell of barley and spoiled blueberries fills the air. Scumbags.
Scumbags.
Kid maybe shouldn't
YouTube
have done what he
commenters.
just did. Robs a scumbag of his last meal.
Oh.
Kid puts him out of his misery.
Oh boy, free money. Yeah. I'm kind of tripping out at how little I have to say about this game because I just keep soaking it in, to be honest. It's just, I don't know.
He finds the
I almost feel
core
like
to the wharf
my
district.
typical TDoS style of commentary would pollute it.
He steals the city's heart. Might as well.
Just a darn purdy.
Kid has a
Fuck
feeling
you,
better
that's
get a
why.
move on.
Oh no!
Down he goes. Down toward the Bastion. Now the kid sees something stranger still. His mind races.
Oh no.
It has him listed as the transistor's voice, so yeah, I'd agree it edges higher. If you try to say too much, you'll spoil it for anyone who hasn't played. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Man, that was supposed to go on way longer.
Did anybody else survive? Sure enough, he finds another.
But then he mortars him. Oh, never
He
mind.
finds me. We
Logan
talk for a
Cunningham.
spell. There's a bit of the Bastion's power in that crest. Enough to point the way to the cores.
You know what? The narration kind of reminds you of The Heart and Dishonored. Similar. Yeah, similar. How it's not necessarily required, but it's beautiful and it's really a great addition. You know what I mean? I mean, I guess that applies to any sort of like heavy-duty lore that you don't directly interact with in the game. But I find it really, really enriches the experience. That's just like a perfect example would be the books from the Elder Scrolls series. You completely unnecessary except for, you know, like the random plot ones. You don't need them to beat the game. But like sitting down, stopping what you're doing, and reading them just gets you so much more into the actual universe. You know, I've talked about this in past streams, but the ones that talk about the other continents with the vampiric snake men and the tiger people, and it's crazy. It's crazy. It's all in there. Let's see what he says about the core.
All I tell him is to set that core of his on the monument there. Then watch.
Can do, old man. Can do.
And just like that, the Bastion comes alive. Starts growing again. Growing stronger. Kid's gotta put its power to good use. Now the Bastion can send him even farther into the wild unknown.
See, I'm always too busy sneaking around and arrowing things to death to read the books in Skyrim. You're missing out, homie. You're missing out. They're very cool. A personal favorite would be the Lusty Argonian Maid. No reason. Is there any way I can find the Skyrim books online? It doesn't always feel like reading them while in game. You know what? They're actually, it's funny that you mentioned that. Look up, I want to say it's the Imperial Compendium or Imperial Library. There is a website that has them. 100% serious. I've got it bookmarked somewhere. Remind me and I'll share it with you. Yeah. Let's see. I'd be very, very surprised if there wasn't. Elder Scrolls like to crack the lore types. OrganizedGamer.com. All books and notes. PDF download too. Oh, okay, so you got it covered. Thank you. Yeah, well, Holy Crap, I'm Evil found a alternate one. Big shot.
Kid ponders what to build.
Oops. We are going to... Yeah, that makes too much sense. Distillery, forge...
The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to.
Damn skivvy. Let's switch to War Machete and the Carbine. Very, very close and very, very far away. Ghost Blade. There we go.
Machete and Carbine still go well together, just like in the war.
So, I don't know if... Oh, sorry, you guys are still in the past, but... I don't know if y'all just heard that, but the fact that he will give... The narrator will give different bits of flavor every time you pick a different weapon combination, and that just amazed me as a gamer. It's so fucking cool. And, you know, it's, for one thing, it rewards you
You don't know what's
for
out
your
there
weapon
waiting
choice.
for him.
No matter how weird and
now
dumb
the
it
kid
might
can
be.
ride the wind to distant lands.
Shoot. I don't know if we... Yeah, I don't think we have time to do the trials this time. I'm just going to have to do straight playthrough. But the trials are a lot of fun. If you really... It helps you really familiarize yourself with the weapon. And you're really not going to beat them until they're fully upgraded, unfortunately. Oh, hello, Martin. Welcome to the
Now
stream.
he lands at the intersection between bad and wrong. Ought to be a core down one of these twisted streets. But which one?
I don't know.
Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock. Know why gas fellas all dress alike? Kids wondering the same thing.
Now he lands at the intersection of bad and wrong. What a game. What a man. Yeah, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Most of you probably know this already, but if you guys have never played Dota 2 before, the narrator for this game is
And
in
there
it.
it is.
Well, not
But it's
in
locked
it,
down
but
tight
he's
in
a
an alloy
purchasable
cage.
narrator for like calls and stuff like double kill. You know, this guy walked through down.
Blustery old foreman is keeping his
Oh,
fellas
God!
in check.
Oh, God!
It's like he's showboating. for
No
the
time for
crowd.
commentary. Must not die. That was a waste.
And now there's a new marshal in town.
Now they all love me, huh? Is that it? Good God. That was
He
ugly.
hears the whole place groan, but it's
Hi,
too
Spencer.
tough
Welcome to the stream.
fall. Might as well check the other side streets before leaving this hole.
Bang. Oh, that music, though.
He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge.
So I don't know if you guys have picked up, but the things I'm fighting are these. I don't think they're semi-sentient. They're these creatures
Odd
that
place
basically
to find
used
the
to
likes of Percy the Snitch.
be the like the cleaning staff, the janitorial. Like I guess they're like the dinosaurs from the Flintstones, where they do all the unwanted jobs, like the gas bags and I forget these something fellas that he just mentioned. But they're like these servitor races for Ceylondia, which is the big country that the kid is from. And as you can tell, something very, very bad happened, and the world is in a very bad spot.
Never much cared for that big wide grin of his.
That was so bad. That was so bad. Oh man.
Somehow that old forge is still standing.
Had to open my big mouth and say I was good at this game. Had to do it. Had to do it. Anytime I show an ounce of ego, even a tiny ounce, the karma just comes piling in. It's a true story. It's been that way for years.
Inside the forge, Key can fine-tune those instruments of his.
It probably would have helped if I'd have practiced a little bit. But I figured that, like, you know, having played through the game almost a full 2 times, I'd be okay.
Nope.
Nope, not allowed. They're the unskilled labor, garbage disposals. They're, oh my god, my grammar. It's okay, friend, it happens. Not to me, but it happens. Oh, you do. Thank you, holy crap, I'm evil. He posted the lusty Argonium maid.
Oh, thank goodness.
We don't. Well, we have that technically. Let's do. Yes, yes, you. 30% speed while aiming.
That's the way to make every shot count.
Damn skivvy. Damage, aiming speed.
Even the army never issued carbines in such fine shape.
Critical.
It's no longer a weapon, it's a precision instrument.
Love it. I used the wrong "your" once and it haunted me for years. Oh, Josh.
Keeps
Whoops.
telling himself he better watch his step.
Speaking of staying humble, looks like this place is all explored out. Okay, besides the decorative flowers. Thank you, universe. Oh, come on now. That aiming speed helps a lot. Let's see, did that.
He heads for the biggest dump in town.
Your house.
Scumbag alley. Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash.
Ploink.
And there he is. The oldest scumbag of them all.
Sam.
Gershel.
Gershel? That's a better name.
Shame old Gershel can't float like when he was a young fella.
Rest in peace, Gershel. Pouring out for the homies. Speaking of which, today's stream is brought to you by Blue Moon Cappuccino Oatmeal Stout, an impulse buy at Target.
The rest
Please send
of
us
the
free
path is
stuff.
gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back.
I know Kaz would have said it if he was here. Fuck you, ordinary objects. I like that even the abstract-looking in-game currency has a lore to it. They're shards, and you literally use them to rebuild parts of the civilization. It's so cool. They could have, they could have done like some generic, like, it's souls or it's spirit points or something like that. Kept it video game abstract. But here, it's physically rebuilding the entire civilization that was lost. Gimme. Back. I always forget what. This is a Xbox 360 port, or at least I think it is, because they keep showing the back button when I'm using a keyboard and mouse. I always forget what button it is. Ooh, so very, very close. Yeah, I know I don't. Thank you. Let's see. That's okay, we'll come back. I also love the, I don't know if y'all caught this, but even like the generic names they have for the different upgrade materials, there's so much flavor to that. Like this one, Something Wrong. It's a Calamity Cannon, which is a weapon, you find out later, is a weapon developed by some of the people that helped cause this whole mess. The game was perfect. Dylan, oh Josh, game. He keeps telling himself he better watch his step. That's awesome. I didn't catch that. I think that's all the directions, isn't it? Question mark?
He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be
we
no
go.
field trip this time.
Bang! That's a little disappointing. Oh, you guys are friendly. Derp, derp.
Kid ain't ever seen an elephant squirt before.
Hello, friends.
Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started.
Yes, a
Come
second
back
war
and
machete.
digest just about anything, except for this. It's
My New
quick
Game
for
Plus is
slicing
showing.
and light enough to throw.
Ah! She's angry! I love that the squirts literally come out of vending machines.
They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed.
Say even the most rambunctious Hershey squirts can be tamed. Let's see, I think that's it. Yeah, let's do something over here. That's one thing that's kind of fun about this game. Like, oh, that's the end of the level, and then you walk to this corner, and then the world just rebuilds itself in front of you. Like, oh, my bad. Let's go ahead and fight that giant mechanical bull monster then.
Them squirts.
But
just
where
don't
to
know
go?
when to quit.
Aye! There we go. Ah, all Slick Willy fell off the side. Bang! Okay, okay. We're not going to use the obtuse. Yes, we are. Ah, the obtuse weapon against the squirts at close range.
Obtuse.
I'm building that false fortress right now.
Yeah, buddy.
He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The
Best
monument's
loadout is
calling
Calamity
for him.
Cannon and Hammer. Shotgun and musket is okay in the meantime, though. What? Okay. Okay. Actually, that is something I really like to talk to people about for who have played this game. You guys actually saw my favorite loadout earlier, despite it being pretty rusty. My loadout is the pike and the mortar, because you can just take out everybody with it. That was, to me, the most pragmatic thing. But I really like seeing everybody's different playstyles, because as you saw earlier, there's no shortage of weapons. So Martin here says Calamity Cannon and Hammer, which, whew, that's one for subtlety. And Shotgun and Musket, that's just Spread City, yeah.
The windbags used to be alright. Then the Calamity took the floor out from under him. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next.
That's right, I summoned dirt. That was what the whole level was for. Just dirt. You're welcome. Now let's see what we're actually gonna build. Oops. Uh-oh. I goofed. Oh, there we go. Bastion found. I usually have the same format every time. I'll put like some of the more peripheral items on the right, and then like the essentials on the left, which for me is that armory that I built the last time. The forge is good. I think that's the upgrades, right? Yes, it is. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And then I usually put the distillery up here. But that's another thing too, like the replayability, or more like the different way everybody plays it, is how you build your base, so to speak, is up to you. Like that's just how I operate. is left versus right. But, you know, y'all could do it however the heck you want. Let's see. This game isn't about subtlety. It's about blasting windbags and having a little racist at the end. Oh, and then being a little racist at the end. Oh, I know what you mean. He's talking about the aura. Well, since this is the death of subtlety, I guess no calamity cannon and hammer. A little racist. So Claire, you haven't played this game, but there was this war that happened in the story between Celandia, which is the nation you're from, and these people that you're gonna meet later, called the Aura, and they basically look like you but paler, and they were forced to live in the Tazzle terminal, or the tunnels, basically these caves off to the east, as pretty much their version of the Treaty of Versailles, because Celandia, they won. But the problem was they suspected they were gonna come back, and so they took some drastic measures. I can't stop laughing over that mouse screaming video. Gave me the worst case of giggles at work. Oh, Jen's here. Hi, Jen. But anyway, to long story short, the racist part is a choice you can make later on concerning the aura and what you do with it. Anyway, let's go ahead and keep... Actually, is there any... How many shorts do I have?
A lot of things need fixing up in this world.
Ah,
start right
no more
here.
than the last time I checked. Alright, more missions. Huzzah!
Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out.
Let's see. Melting pot or sundown path. I'm trying to remember. Even this is lore.
The sundown path. Lovely place for a stroll. Before the calamity, that is.
That's just kind of a general rule for the entire world. Things were good, and then they're bad, because we blew up the world. That's right,
The melting pot. Place hoarded all sorts of fineries from beyond the boundless sea.
That just advertises itself. I mean, y'all are gonna have to forgive me for fanboying so hard in this fucking game.
Sealed tighter than the skin on the squirt.
I mean, just look at it. Look at it. Listen to it. I'd say play it, but, you know, you're watching me do that instead. But, actually, even on that note, one thing I've done regularly in the past is, for one thing, this game is almost perpetually on sale. It's on sale a lot, anyway. And for a pretty ridiculously cheap... Okay, it's bulletproof. Alright, unkillable cactus. Gotcha, Chief. No, it's almost perpetually on sale. Like, I've picked it up for... I think its market price is like 10 or 15. But I've picked it up pretty regularly for like... $3. I know I threw a copy at Ian at one point. Possibly, at least like 1 or 2 other people. So, if you like it here, and you want to beat it yourself and, you know, play it the way you want to play it instead of seeing me do my strange arcane methods, go ahead and jump off a cliff. No, pick it up yourself.
He cuts down every stab weed like there's gonna be a prize for it. If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down.
God, I love that. You are right, Rufus.
Core stuck inside one of those fancy cages. No breaking a cage like that, but the kid tries anyway. Gotta find a way to spring it open.
Okay, so there's a method to my madness right now. As you can probably guess, big open area, video game tropes tell us bad guys. So you've seen the way I combat roll like it's the only mode of transportation. Well, that and stab weeds don't mix too well.
Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous.
Boop.
He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong? Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All
then
kid
it rains
can do
free money. It's a
is
nightmare.
wait. Shipments start falling in.
Alright, so you see what I mean about the weeds though, right? I probably want to run into like 3 of them already.
Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the movement of the cage, it's gonna take a little while.
Ah, yeah, see, this is it. This is when the game's at its best.
Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers.
Oops. Sorry, I'm having to play this on windowed mode
Even some gas
because
fellas take his corner.
anytime it goes full screen, it just
pop
makes
that
my right
window
operator,
for
I
me.
mean my right monitor go absolutely bazonkers. So every so often I'll click outside of the window here,
At this rate, maybe
and,
5
the game will go
minutes,
crazy.
maybe 30.
But you know,
Hard to tell.
I think it's worth it to be able to actually read your comments, that whole thing.
Squirts get real territorial around the core.
Because of reasons.
Then a ship
Oh,
in a
fuck
free
you! No!
sample
No!
shows up.
No stab weeds! No! Bad! Oh, also this game is about alcoholism and whiskey. When you were explaining why you were chopping the plants in games, so with stuff like this lying around,
One
it's
thing's
downright
for sure,
dangerous.
that cage is awful heavy. It's a troublesome scene to be sure.
I love this song.
A few moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7. You give or
No!
take a few.
Damn you, windowed mode! I was just talking about this!
Finally, the core's within reach. And done.
Yoink!
He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge.
Ow. Jerk. Excuse me. I know you're fireballing right now. Just gotta give me a second. Yeah, secret stash. There we go. Bye, friend mine. I miss you. Your service will not be forgotten. Okay, bye! How's the drawing going?
I still remember
like
the
the
look on his
Joker.
face after that one.
He jumps off the edge because he's an idiot.
Can't be too careful these days. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started.
The narrator's voice too serious for the cutesy style of the game. I disagree, because he says some funny stuff. And you say it's cutesy, but they do, I don't know, anyway. Have you gotten to play through the whole thing, Jen? They got some pretty heavy stuff in here. Like ancient spices! Oh, I keep forgetting I haven't read the prompts. So, ancient spices. Ask about the ancient spices found tucked away in the melting pot. Where did they come from? And when? Cotton Eye Joe.
Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Ceylondia. It was good living here for a while.
Until it wasn't. Okay. Boozahol. Lifeline's pretty damn good. Ooh, the Zealous one's really good. Doom Shine. Oh yeah, Hardy Punch cancels out the effects of that other one. Yoink!
Hardy Punch is so zesty, it'll let you carry on through the worst of times.
I mean, it's got a colorful palette, but thematically the game is pretty dark. He does, but it's like if McCree narrated SpongeBob, and I know it's heavy for just the actual visuals of the game. Fair enough. I mean, I guess the kid's a little bit chibi in that regard. I mean, just kind of looking at him. But I don't know. I'm a fan of those kind of disparaging. No, that's not the right word. Mismatch of elements, so to speak. I like it, and I really like it when it works. Of course. I'll think of some examples when they pop into my head. Arrgh, so close! Damn you! It's okay. Let's go ahead and switch weapons. I think I'm gonna try to switch weapons between every level here. Yeah, let's do Martin. Let's see. Martin did the hammer and calamity cannon, so we'll try out that one. He also said shotgun and. Where's this? Wait, where's the shotgun? Are you talking about the musket? This one's not. These are two weapons I don't use very often, so this is not gonna be pretty. Oh,
Seen
that's
a lot
right.
of strange before, but this takes the cake.
This is a portal Easter egg. You'll see. You'll see.
The power of the calamity ain't well understood, but a hammer sure is.
Ask about the gel canister discovered in the arsenal. What do you make of this? It doesn't look like something from the city.
Some things just ain't meant for this world, but who are we to judge?
No, turn the bloom down. You can't see it. That was the old Aperture logo. Claire likes the pairing. Me too. Me too. Let's see. So we're going over to this spot. Bajow! Do, 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 do.
Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though.
I'm sorry, I will never, ever, ever get sick of seeing him faceplant. Ever. That's just like the, if you guys caught that other stream we did, the pair of them, gunpoint. There's a reason I never upgraded the guy so that he would land on his feet. Oh, anyway. Oh, Daddy didn't upgrade the calamity cannon. This is gonna be a problem. Oh, okay, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Somebody gets to the core before the kid.
What an asshole. What's this? Game turning the level premise on its head?
Floor starts giving way under the lightest step. A single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. So could a reckless kid, for that matter.
Nope, nope, bad. Actually, it might be upgraded.
Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Quick and
Ah,
careful
no!
is the
Just
way to
barely
go.
missed it! Uh-oh. I think the level's complete. No. No, we're good.
Stray valuables are lying everywhere. Kid thinks twice about risking his hide for him, though.
You say that like it's
Well,
true.
the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up.
Oh, bollocks.
See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such.
Ah!
Sky bridges link the path together.
Whoa!
Bridges whips the kid along. Finds a spyglass, like the ones they'd use to search the stars.
So, by the way, I figured out what the button to open my pack was. look at it later. There's an aggressive amount of lore in that pack for anybody interested.
Air travel always was an iffy proposition.
How about travel by calamity cannon? Bullets.
The calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows.
There we go.
Well, if we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back.
There we go.
No, they used to ship live munitions down the path. Find time to find them.
Oh, dang, I just realized I got rid of the... Alright, it's fine. Because fuck you,
He's
that's
wise
why.
to toss those things plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time.
Uh-oh.
They get real cranky when you wake them up.
Dissonant.
In all this toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity?
More pet talk in the comments.
What?
So he didn't find the core that time, but that ain't about to stop us.
He did find an ass whooping. Ask about the bronze spyglass taken from the sundown path. Only the stars remain on the horizon. The mountains are gone. We're no closer to the stars now, are we?
We could always see the stars. We just never could reach them, no matter how high we built.
Frowny face. So, no building today, because a gas bag ate the damn core. So just gotta keep Charlie Mike. Hey, do you guys want to see me try to do a trial, or I guess I can just keep doing the story? Let me know if you want me to see me attempt a trial. Although with the fully upgraded stuff, it's pretty good. Wait a minute. Speaking of upgrade, bonk. I should have enough for that shitty. Yas.
Now that's what I call a knife.
Almost forgot to switch out my weapons. Every level. So the other one, he said shotgun? I don't think... No, the musket. And darn it, don't remember. I want to see a trial? Okay. Okay. Alright. If that's the case, I will do war machete and Dolan pistols. Oh man.
Want to stay alive in the wilds? Pack a pair of pistols and a good blade.
I love that! I love that!
That's Windbag Ranch. Perfect place to work a blade if you got the stomach for it.
See, that is like my #1 thing with this game. They could have taken the easy, like, game developer way out of like, oh yes, here's the machete trial, do it, you know, go through it to get upgrades. But no, they kept it 100% completely to the lore. Like, and it just enhances the single player experience for me. You know, like it's not just some abstract outside of game hit things with the machetes. Like this is where the certain this is one of the things in the game you haven't been able to pick up yet because I've been super slow. But there are different not castes, but like there's different jobs within Caelondia, and they all have a different purpose. There's like people who go out into the wilds to like find stuff and explore. There's the law keepers. There's the kid was one of the guys who stood on the wall and you know, basically watched the borders for those dirty aura. But they put all that into these little mini games even. It's so fucking cool.
Windbag Ranch was built for gathering squirt extract in copious supply. Ain't nothing more healthful. Some folks showed up to make a fast buck with nothing but a knife.
Shit.
Slippery little devils.
Yeah, this one's not gonna happen. I basically have to get them all before they scatter to the winds, because then I have to hit them one by one with the machete.
Other folks came to train their
all the
throwing
time.
irons.
So we're gonna try this one more time. Prioritize correctly. 'Cause I've beaten this one before. It's not like I'm just trying this for the first time. I just totally goofed.
Still others use the place to test their finest blades.
I'm actually just gonna redo it. There we go.
Always time for juice and squirts, they used to say.
Talk about Orson in the comments.
At least the little fellas can't feel a thing. Some squirts tried to flee on instinct. Best to put them away first before they rile up the others.
Oy vey.
Place gets awful slick sometimes.
I hate you so much. There we
You're
go.
no ray of sunshine yourself.
Aim ahead, boy! Look at them, just frolicking, like they're not being exterminated, one by one, for the sake of a trial, and free items. It's tragic. It's truly tragic. Almost as tragic as my aim, Harry! There we go. Why aren't they running into my blade? Pretty much.
Cute cuts all
Behold,
down soon
third
enough.
prize. So, like I said, the key to this one is just wiping out as many as humanly possible right when it starts in the middle.
The ranch was
And then
always
just
looking
getting
for good help.
super clutch aiming. And also trying to wipe out the factories pretty fast. No, god damn it. There we go. Okay, now comes the cleanup. I always forget what the target times are. Oh, you bastard.
Kid makes short work of them things.
Okay, so I actually was not that far off. As much as I'd like to give myself a hard time, I was actually pretty fucking close to the first prize. Alright.
There's always more squirts to go around.
Interpret that sentence as you will. No!
Kid carves through.
Yes! I appreciate the advice, Martin. Prioritize the red ones that don't attack you, those that wander off and give you a hard time. Everything else will come to you easy peasy. Yeah, that's what I was doing. Was the green ones. Yes. So those are trials. The bow one's gonna take a lot longer.
Well,
so
the
we're
kid's
gonna go ahead
gone
and
and
move on.
struck terror in the hearts of squirts everywhere.
Nya, see? Nya.
Champagne's made with scumbag extract, hence the barley aroma and the nausea.
Look to me like you're cutting up the air into neat slices. Well, the air deserved it. It knows what it did. Let's see. Said musket and said musket and shotgun. What's the shotgun? Are you thinking the carbine? Let's try. No. Okay, I know what. Let's say, yeah. First idea, musket and pistols. Woo! This will not be fun.
Nothing subtle about those guns, but maybe that's the point.
TDoS. Looks like my last playthrough ended with repeaters and the Calamity Cannon. Dueling pistols. Oh, dueling pistols and the Calamity Cannon? Oh, that's not bad. The Hanging Garden.
The Hanging Gardens. Folks used to go here to relax from their relaxing.
And now they're fucking dead.
The dead ain't gotta worry about this mess.
Oh. Speaking of dead.
The calamity took everybody after all. Kid sees it plain, frozen faces all around. These folks never saw the calamity coming, but someone did. Someone close. Someone who ain't like Mr. Beckley and his kindly wife. It was someone like him.
Oh. Who was that?
Something so familiar about that man. It's a snag or two trying to get to him. He ain't about to stop, no matter what. He's got so many questions after all. Just ain't
Remember
got
that
time
canister
for
I was talking
answers.
about, folks? Yeah.
The Thunder Brothers didn't make it.
Oh God! He's a ghost!
They never saw what it was like beyond the walls. Nor did the Bird Boy. Didn't make it. The Jawsons. They didn't make it.
The free apples, they didn't make it. That coupon that was gonna expire in 3 days, it didn't make it.
Grady Sr., Grady Jr., they didn't make it. But him, he survived. Kid finds proof enough that man ain't from around here.
Was that a portal turret you just saw? Yes! Yes, it was. They said it was from another world. Oh, okay, okay. I like this. Pick up one, get like 15. This is good.
Just think, without that man, we wouldn't be here right now, would we? The core survived as well.
Oh, that's morbid. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Kid does what he has to do. And then... what do you say to a man who's seen too much? Kid hasn't a clue, but he says this. We have to go. Please.
Ah, that level right there.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Celandia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other for the first time.
That's something that trips me out.
What's that?
Oh, I'm at the part of the story where I found Zolf, and the line he introduces. It's like he just said the line, but it was basically the idea where all three of them were meeting each other for the first time, even though the kid had been talking to Rufus for the entire time. You know, it basically says about his character that he's all business. Details, man. Ugh! It's giving me a literary boner. Oh, by the way, folks, if you want to see the drawing that Sam's doing even larger, let me know. I'll go ahead and cover up more of the screen. I wasn't actually sure what y'all were prioritizing. I know it's advertised as a Bastion stream, but if you guys are honestly more interested in Sam's handiwork, I can switch up the layers, you know what I mean? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, I can't have this pressure on me, good. Also, oh, you can see the comments, can't you?
No.
Oh! Well, Claire says that she can see the drawing in the back and it's looking real nice. Ask about the Aura sigil discovered in the Hanging Gardens. Were there many Aura living in the city before the Calamity? Can they be trusted here?
I fought the Aura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
I can ask about the gel canister? Was it crafted by the Aura by any chance? Any idea who could have made it?
You show me whoever made this, Zolf says, and I'll show you a scientific genius.
I love it. Talk to Zolf about life in Caelondia before the Calamity. What was it like living in the city? Didn't you get homesick?
For Zolf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east.
So Josh says, I mean, it's nice and all, but it looks nothing like me. Oh, Sam, you cut off the high internet part.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
There, you guys can't see it, but at the very top of his canvas, it says there's a big old talk bubble. Anyway, let's see what else Zolf has to say. Offer Zolf the spyglass found on the sundown path. Maybe this can help you take your mind off things. You could help us find new skyway paths.
Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the Calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says.
Oh, you can see it. Oh, my bad. My friggin' window was scrolled down. Brilliant! Let's see. Ask Zolf about the Aura sigil discovered in the Hanging Gardens. Have you been in Caelondia long? Did you travel all the way from the east?
He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since.
Alright. New weapons. Let's see. That was, yeah, we're doing that one. Fire bellows. And... we'll do collateral damage. And I think the gel canister ought to help. Yeah, we'll keep with the gel canister.
Well, if you can't burn it, you can always blow it to Mother on High, right? The cores, they remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Well, look what we have here.
We're gonna do a lost and found.
The lost and found. Your kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's happening.
All it takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
That's what I was talking about earlier. The fact that they could have taken the easy way out and just gone video game trope explanation, but they just... everything is so intertwined with this game. Let's see... Oh, right. Ooh, no, you're too much. Ooh, okay, we'll keep working. Next one's 2,200. So we got how much more? Okay. A little over, like 1,700. The game is off center, Dill. The desktop and stream window is showing. Oh, I see. Yeah, let's get moving. Let's fix that, shall we? There we go. It's a little bit better. I'll move that here. Yeah. Wait. There you go. Thank you, Martin. Yes, it was an Easter egg for the Steam version. Oh, that's what it was. Because I think this was probably originally on Xbox. If the back button that they showed earlier is any indication. Damage, retaliate. Just do that one instead. Yeah,
A sip of lunkhead liqueur will toughen you up. Too bad it's like drinking a saddlebag. We tracked down a couple more cores near the edge of the city.
Okay, so I don't see it recalling it seeing in my playthrough. Oh, shrug. I like how the desktop appears to be a Bastion wallpaper sticking with the theme. That was intentional. That was because I knew I had to do it in windowed mode. Otherwise, all the windows get completely bamfuddled when I switch. Because it's one of those. I don't know if y'all have ever, if you guys have the 2-monitor setup. But a lot of times when a game goes full screen, any of the windows in the other monitor will just go to random spots. You know, they all decide to take 3 vacations at the same time and go to 3 different locations, and I just have to go and pick up the pieces. Problem is, when I switch the windows, fix the, when I switch out of the application, fix the windows, and head back, it just does it all over again. Which is why I've had to do windowed mode here, which is a little bit ghetto. I apologize. But it means I can just switch from here to the comments pretty seamlessly. So let's do Pith.
There's Pith Orchard, built in honor of the bull, and folks like Zulf who pray to him.
Actually, wait, where's the chick? I think she's here.
That's Cinder Brick Fort, where the marshals used to watch over the city. There's only one way to Cinder Brick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags.
Woo! If it burns, we can kill it. Alright, let's keep going.
The calamity was mercy for normal folks. The windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh. Oh. I'm a sucker for games that are aware of the destructive nature of the protagonist. If you guys have ever played this is kind of doubtful, but if you guys have ever played the Marathon series from Bungie, circa 1994 to 1996, that's one of them. They pretty much bank on the fact that your character has been killing a lot of things. And they kind of make you feel bad for it. Kinda. No, bad. Go away.
Wham! Kid's ready for the windbags this time. Well, windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort.
Woo!
At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift.
So which one is it gonna... Oh, it's gonna replace... I know which one's gonna replace.
Something the windbags just can't handle.
Ah.
Something
Oh,
that'll
the primary,
punch
thank
clean
God.
through their greasy hides.
Bang!
Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal.
Unfortunately, that meal includes you. The window moved again. Perhaps it's attempting to escape. It's, I think it's just because I'm playing an action game that uses the mouse. And anytime I click outside the window, things get a little wonky. Ooh. Wouldn't be a proper stream without any technical issues.
The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort.
Although I believe the term for retro selfies is self-portraits. But no shit, but how are you gonna sell them to the young ones without the hip lingo? Ouchies.
Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days.
Yeah. Oh, we were playing, explosive ball tag.
Windbags can't use the marshal supplies, but the kids sure can. As for the windbags, Cinder Brick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though.
Oof.
So many of those sorry things holed up inside that old fort.
It's weirding me out. I'm not used to not talking for this long.
Not a scratch on him.
I don't know if that's narcissistic or what. But my typical brand of streaming and gaming and, you know, TDoSing is just this constant stream of dialogue, for better or for worse. But, you know, Logan Cunningham. I think the viewers let out a collective sigh of relief. That's you are, Spencer. That's you are. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Spencer made a forced cameo into the stream. It's funny because Martin's tried to do that quite a lot, but unfortunately, he hasn't quite gotten the timing right. There's nothing stopping him now.
Kids blasting everything in sight with that newfangled musket.
Air quotes, newfangled. I love that this game even gives Awaken a nod to New Game Plus, though. Which, I mean, for those of you who played the game, there's plot reasons for that. Those who haven't, you'll be be delighted to find out. Ready, people? 1, 2, 3, sigh.
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works.
Uh oh, Boris, they's out of reach.
Kid ain't afraid of getting burned.
Controlled by some maniac behind the mouse.
They trapped the kid
feels
in
like
the
an
middle of
oiled
the Force
jellyfish
parade
in his
grounds.
Ow. The top counter in the world goes to... There we go. No, bad. Go away.
Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon and all this.
Oh, not Glutus and
Glandon.
Glandon. I hate those guys. They never pay for coffee. Ever.
They got something to
Ever.
gain, and only their sorry hides to lose. Kid takes down Glutus, or maybe it was Glandon.
Good God, everybody's Glutus and Glandon today. How many Gludi and Glandonite are there? Oh, that's not a good spot.
The uncles go out with a whimper.
Soundtrack is interesting. Incorrect. The soundtrack is fantastic. It looks like you're juicing that one girl from Willy Wonka after she becomes a blueberry. The windbags got into the everlasting gobstoppers.
Kid used to dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this.
Ah, God, I love that line. I remember that one. A memento, a prestigious symbol of the city's law enforcement. The city's citizens respected and admired the marshals for their unwavering dedication to preserving peace and justice, and being turned to ash statues.
Yeah.
They're very good at that. Everybody is, come to think of it. Not a talent I would work on personally. I don't know how marketable it is. Yeah, yeah.
The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that.
Am I missing anything? Survey says... No. Dang, I was hoping.
And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort.
She must be on another one.
Kid shows up just as Zulf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zulf was a smoking pipe.
Was his bong he got in Venice.
The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity.
Wait, where's Rufus? Oh, Rux! Oh my God, this entire time I've been screwing his name up. Curses! His name's Ruckus. Rux? Alright, anyway. The marshals brought the city back to working order after the war, didn't they?
Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the marshals kept a wary eye on him.
Nyah, see? Nyah. Alright, Paley, don't you be getting into any trouble. Nyah. Where did he get this? In the city they used to say this stuff was very strong.
Zulf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
I know which one I should build next. Oh, I don't. There you go.
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this.
We are going to build the shrine next. Actually, the memorial gives you a bunch of cash, though. But the shrine is funny. So we're going to do the shrine. So the shrine is
Behold
a collection.
the Pantheon.
What he's going to tell right now. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, that's the entire sentence. I thought there's going to be more to it. The shrine is the collection of items from the different gods. And they are the in-game modifiers. If you guys caught the Payday 2 stream we did towards the end, not the last one we did, but the one before, where we changed it so that shotguns made people ascend to the heavens where Lord Xenu can take them and explode on contact. This is kind of like that. So I'm going to turn on a couple of those. Not all of them, because that's masochistic. Although I have done it before for some of the achievements. Anyway, so which one's the, not that one. That one.
A Kobe.
Is my absolute favorite. Sloth, quicker, restless. That one is the devil. When you're using the calamity cannon, that one is the devil. Sometimes turn to air. That one's evil. Generate from any injury. Never yield health or tonics or black tonics. Harm on physical contact. You have to run to your car for smokes, but it's cold outside. California cold. A record low 50 degrees. There were no survivors. If you guys have any requests for which gods to put on, let me know. Right now I'm just going to do a Kobe because a Kobe is the greatest. You'll see. I'm not even going to explain it. I'm not even going to say what a Kobe does. I'm just going to let y'all see it. Not going to happen. Let's see. I can't afford that. Ah! Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Heroes thought we East Coasters could laugh at the plebes in their 60-degree winters. Alright. That one sucks. The shield one? That one sucks. I hate that one. Oh, let's see. 1037. No, I really want you guys to meet Zia. Really, really. I would do more trials, but I desperately want you guys to meet Zia. Zia's song is just beautiful. I'm no exaggeration. I really, really like it.
They're all undone.
This is the whole level, by the way. He just naps here.
Kid says a little prayer anyway. Couldn't hurt, right?
Yeah! All right, next level.
Folks used to make pilgrimage here.
Oh
pay
fuck!
their
I didn't change
respects
weapons.
to Pith.
Oh no. I hope they give me a new one. This is not a fun setup. Alright.
Well, the gods are long gone now. And the Orchard Core is long gone too. Seems Pith ain't much of a watchdog. Pith stood for something once.
Oh, I think I'm actually going
Something
forward.
real.
I don't know if you guys have the same gameplay sensibilities that I know me and Spencer do the same thing, where basically if the game tells you to go a direction, you go every direction but that direction first. And they usually reward you for it, like this depressing scene right here.
The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god.
Actually, no, this is a good setup.
Well, no use turning back just yet.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, what about this?
Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one.
Oh. Okay, roger that. So usually the way I play this game to maximize the number of shards I'm getting is absolutely destroy everything. But that's going to take a really long time while we're streaming, so we're just going to have to hope for the shards that come down. while beating people up. That's my goal before the stream is over, is for you guys to meet Zia, so I'm just gonna try to power through these.
In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least. Then Pith lights up like a rodeo. Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine. So what'll it be? Invoke the gods? Or tell them off? Kid don't need favors from the likes of Pith.
Have you guys
Well,
figured
if
out
the
the
gods
shrine
are
yet?
alive, they must be plenty sore.
Just keep watching. Is there anything different? Can you find a difference? It's like Sesame Street, but with grenades.
Popping windbags is hard enough. The gods can make it even harder.
Oh god, everything hurts. Oh, that's a tiny level. Oh, never mind. Oh no, she's angry! No, if you could just keep running in circles, thank you. Thank you. That was where the sad little dead boy was. He said, how sad. There we are.
Kid ain't found a core, but at least he found Zolf's precious shrine.
I forget what Pith's idol does. But I like that they actually gave one of the characters a favorite god. And I don't remember if the gods are exclusive to Caelondia or not. I can't remember if the Aura have a different deity or a different pantheon. I don't know. Would you like to hang on to this? The Aura people worship the same gods as us after all. Oh, there you go. Answered my question. Thank you.
Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy.
Causing an earthquake and being a giant mechanical death machine. It does have a pretty adorable cry.
Turn him round and round all you like. Pith's still gonna be ugly.
The gods didn't bother to stop the calamity, did they?
The Aura
Clearly not.
feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls.
Let's see, so no core. So, come on, Zia! Come on! Ooh, oh my god, this one's awesome.
That's the Langston River. Used to cut all the way to the wild. Think it was bad then.
I do that all the time. I only found out where I'm supposed to go, so I know not to go there. The story's that way, so the bonus loop must be this way. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Clickety clack. How's Drawing Town over here? Ooh, nice.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up.
Oh
Maybe all
no!
that water just grew.
Oh no, the fucking birds! No! No! Fuck! I forgot about the birds! Son of a bitch! You'll see, folks. You'll see. God, I hate them so much.
riverbank swarming with windbags.
Oh, I keep forgetting to change the bloody weapons.
They're so
Sorry,
bent
guys.
on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. Weepin' Nellie. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast.
Maybe.
Or maybe not. The security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns.
Wait, I hear gunshots. Where are gunshots coming from?
Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with.
Sam, do the thing! The thing?
They try to cut her off.
Do you know what she's talking about, Sam? Spencer, he says do the thing.
They try to slow her down.
Maybe that's just the Spencer brand of encouragement.
They try to knock her out.
Ow. Come back, delicious currency.
Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
Oh, balls. So I've been playing this plot-heavy dating sim called Dragon Age Inquisition, and I can't do any of the relationship stuff because my family will think I'm weird for doing a relationship arc in a video game. Like, that's the gateway to eventually owning an anime waifu body pillow. Yeah, I can't really argue against that. Oh, man. It's a dating sim with a combat RPG attached. Oh, man. That's great.
At least she picked a good spot for a break, because the core's right there.
Oh, yes, perfect. Yes. We're going to switch to Brusher's Pike and Dolan pistols. Dolan Dalton. Sneaky decoy. Sneaky. Oh, okay. We're doing that today. Oh, man. That was unexpected.
Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings.
No. No.
Peckers.
No!
Their own eyes on the core. But why? Well,
Because
kid ain't
they're
got
fucking
time to
devil
think it
incarnate,
over
that's
just
why.
yet.
God. It's exactly like that Don Cheadle
He finds
skit with
we
Captain
can never
Planet.
where to
That's me
go.
and woodpeckers. Except, God willing, they won't. Oh, yes, you guys are
Turns
friendly.
out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough.
Let's get out of here, Nelly. If they knew Dorian like
She's
I do,
gonna
they'd
need a little help
understand.
with all them peckers. Traffic things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these.
Oh, balls. Well, these turrets aren't long for this world, are they? There we go. Woo!
Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something.
Oh, rest in peace. Goodbye, flamethrower turret. Oh, I accidentally defended my...
The windbag's getting even better idea.
Aye!
They aim to smash Weeping Nelly to splinters. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nelly.
Nelly, no! Oh, good thing I'm still on it then.
She's just gotta make one last stop.
Can you guys find the seatbelt for me? Oh god!
Last breath. Nelly gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Pecker country. They want that core real bad. Kid shoos them off, knowing they'll be back.
Gotta look out for peckers. Dangerous.
3 times.
That's right. Before we go down there, though, we have some goodies. Oh, hot damn. Alright. Leroy!
Now, listen close. You should remember this next part.
Pecker Country, Dongville, Penis Town.
Why go
Wang-a-lang-a
to
ding
Prosper
dong.
Bluff? Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far.
I am not your friend, bird.
The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't.
Oh god, is this the poison weeds? Is the part with all the poison weeds? Yeah, it's the part with all the poison weeds.
And that's why
Fuck!
we go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it?
Ah, okay. I wonder if this is the trip zone. Part of me really hopes so. Damn it. Ah, I don't think we're gonna see Zia
Yeah,
today.
the kid hears
This is very
something he
sad
ain't
for me.
heard in a long while.
Oh! I spoke too soon! Yes!
How's it go again? That's the one. Timeless.
I'm getting chills. I'm actually getting chills. Maybe it's cold in here, but... Oh, balls. Hold shift to defend. Thanks, game. Thanks a lot. Nope. Bonk. Yeah, dude, the song gives me chills every time I hear it. Damn it. Go fuck yourself. Ah, drugs! There we go. Why haven't I used that bloody decoy yet? I just forget about special skills, to be honest. I'll leave a decoy right here. Oh my god! How can you tell it's not real? You Fuck him up. Show that decoy who's boss. Oh, come now. There we go. Goodbye, old friend. That'll learn you. I'm playing on my PS4, which is set up was once our dining room. That does happen with quite a few families I've noticed, where the architects will say, "This is where you'll sit down and eat," and you'll say, "But that's not my bedroom." God damn it! There we go. What's over here? Move, move, move. There we go. Oh, I see it. Okay. Getting ahead of myself here. Go. Why? Why do you do this to me? Okay, you want me to go? Okay, okay, okay. Is that just a straight dead end? Those pecker thrusts are really killing you. Boy, are they. Really drives me off the edge. Nothing. There we go. So close. What's down here again? Stuff. Oh no, drugs! There we go. Almost there.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right? Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed.
A memento. A worn book handwritten in the traditional Ura script. Amid the scrawled notes, the book contains various indecipherable scientific diagrams, drawings, and mathematical formulae. I'm sure it's not important at all. Let's continue on our journey, shall we? No plot relevance.
And besides, it's like the song goes. They'll be here before too long.
Those trees are just scared. Don't worry about it.
We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow Ura again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
Okay, guys. We're streaming at home, so unfortunately I have to cut it off at 11 p.m. But I think that's a really good place to stop. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Like I said, that was my third time playing through all of that. Now it still hits me. I don't know. Maybe I'm too fanboy about this. Maybe I'm onto something. But I think you can all see why I like the game so much. Hope you guys enjoyed the art show in the back here. Looks like Sam pretty much completed the likeness of Claire. And Claire, if you didn't want yourself to be on the internet, I apologize. Because, well, here you are. Let's see what's on the schedule for next Monday's stream. Just like last month, I have a printout here in my wallet of our tentative schedule. Alright, so we'll be having the video on Monday, of course. I'll let you know what that one is. He got the Slavic nose down. That's awesome. Wait a minute, she's not... Claire, aren't you Polish? Your last name is aggressively Polish.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. Maybe I'll get slapped with the racist thing, who knows. It's 2016. But the next stream we're doing is Song Freud, A Tale of Werewolves, which is an indie game that I've been wanting to play pretty much since I got it. But I've been saving for this channel because that sort of thing happens. Polish people are Slavic Dill. Well, the more you know. You racist! Boom, 2016. Don't worry. There's only 30 days left. So yeah, Song Freud, A Tale of Werewolves, which is a game that takes place in turn of the century, well, pretty much like mid-18... Actually, not turn of the century, what am I talking about? It's like around Civil War times. Like Civil War, a little bit after the Civil War, in Canada. And you play these two brothers who are fighting werewolves. Aggressively Canadian, aggressively winter, fits perfectly in December. Very excited to play it. I also have an extra copy, if anybody wants it. Hit me up offline. I've been trying to get rid of it for years.
Contest.
I played roughly 5 minutes of that game before. I keep meaning to go back, though. Just other stuff gets in the way. I know that scene. Definitely know that scene. It's me in quite a lot of games. Oops, I had it weirdly paused. Aggressively Canadian. Yeah, one of the big advertisements, one of the big pulls to the game is that they have period-accurate weaponry, which... I mean, does that mean it's going to jam more often? Does that mean that the aiming's going to basically hit the moon instead of the werewolf that's shooting at you? I don't know. The painting needs a third stripe on the tracksuit, though. Is that a charcoal pencil?
Yeah.
Charcoal pencil.
Yeah, it's specifically like a Conte crayon kind of a thing. So it's basically charcoal without being... it's not as soft. Or chalky.
There you have it.
Yeah, you look it up. Conte of Paris. They're like $2 each. It's not bad.
Holy crap, I'm Evil has 11 games in his inventory that he could give away multiple copies of a few. How does that happen? Do people just keep prank gifting you? Because I know that's a thing. I don't know if y'all, not everybody here, well, I think pretty much everyone here does Steam. But for those of you who are watching who don't, there's this thing called prank gifting where you'll basically buy a game for like 99 cents that's really garbage, and you just inflict it on somebody. Now, there's nothing forcing them to accept it into their library, but it's the principle of it.
Yeah, I got you that game.
Brian, my buddy Brian freaking got me the Barbie game, and that's probably going to find its way onto this channel eventually.
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, thank you all for watching. We're going to have a real fun December. We're pretty much gearing more towards games like this, like the heavy narratives, and finishing up a lot of loose strings, like Sam's playthrough of Bioshock Infinite and our our godforsaken videos of Panzer Medals with Rob. So apologies ahead of time. I also plan to do Binary Domain, more Binary Domain with Spencer from All Theory No Practice. I know he doesn't want me to advertise his stream, his channel, because of reasons that are weird, but check him out. All Theory No Practice on YouTube. He does a lot of really cool analytical stuff with video games. Like me, far more than me with my Encyclopedia Brown shit going on over here. But he'll actually like design, make these scenarios where he designs games and then just kind of like pick them apart as he's playing. They're really cool. I like them. Oh, buying cheap bundles, and the people I played with it all the time stopped playing the games and started playing on different platforms. Oh, that makes sense. Is it too late to ask for me squatting with a cig? You can always draw a cigarette in, yeah. See ya. More goodness to come. As always, thank you all for watching. We love you. And we will see you Starside, aka Monday.